Yo, what's up? It's BTRBs of the Rebel. Here to back at you again, man. I want to talk about this Erislandy Lara fight versus Martirosyan, if I'm saying his name correctly. I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was a little rough. I thought it was a little rough headbutts. But I gotta commend Lara for the heart, obviously, to have what was similar to the Hasim Rahman headbutt when he fought Evander Holyfield continue. It wasn't as bad, but it was pretty bad headbutt. And to be in a fight where that being such a glaring pinpoint for you to get hit, I think, and to continue to show the skill that he displayed. He has a lot of subtleties, man, that if you're a boxer watching this, if you're a trainer, I suggest you teach it. If you're a boxer watching this, I suggest you learn it. And that is, he has a lot of subtleties, such as when a referee comes in, he likes to, and he comes in, when they're clinching, he likes to walk around the referee as to create space, because Martirosyan is an aggressive fighter. And this is a very smart tactic. I've seen several fighters do it. I've seen Mayweather do it. I've seen Roy Jones do it against John Ruiz. He actually did it probably every time in that fight. It was just it's a smart tactic to use when you're facing a bigger man or you're facing an opponent that is super or ultra aggressive. It's a very smart thing to do. Lara has a lot of skill, and in my opinion, he's only lost once, because the loss that they gave him against Paul Williams, he definitely didn't lose that. No disrespect to Paul, hope he recovers, but he didn't lose that fight. And the Canelo fight was a toss up. I watched that fight before and I thought he won, and then I watched it again, and I could see it go either way. So I don't necessarily feel like he got robbed per se, but Canelo is the bigger star, so you never know what's on the judges' minds. But Erislandy Lara, one of the most underrated fighters in the sport of boxing today, along with Regan Dow, man. I think a lot of times when you have a style, like, because when you think about it, they have a style similar to Mayweather, and not necessarily in the sense of the exact intricacies or details and the meticulous small parts of it, but in the sense of they don't have a crowd pleasing style. I don't actually. I don't mind watching. I enjoy watching the fights, but on the average, a casual fan doesn't want to watch them fight. On top of that, they don't speak English, and I would say if they were Mexican, maybe they may have a bigger fan base. I don't know. I could be wrong, but being from Cuba, very very well trained fighters, and that's what you get from a Cuban fighter. A lot of times, you get a guy who's very experienced, had a very experienced amateur background. And Lara, in my opinion, should be going on to bigger and better things. He is he's up there as far as the best junior middleweight in the world. It's hard to say what Canelo is, but I would like to see that fight again. I think he deserves it, and I think if he gets his strength right, I think he could beat him. If he gets his strength right, he's got to figure out how to keep his conditioning up, because Canelo was ripping the body, and that's what helped Canelo start closing in on him. But he's got to, but he has a shot, and nothing set in stone. But I think he's a really great fighter. But that's all. That's all I really got to say, man. Leave your thoughts, your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate it.